It's been a very challenging but very rewarding year. I think we started off with a very basic PICU. Most of the equipment was there, but everybody was trained at a basic level. And during the last year, everybody really got the hang of how to run an ICU, what is involved, what sort of level of care you should give, the drugs we need, the equipment we need. It has been very motivating to work with a very dedicated team, both from the management side but also from the nurses side, and I think we really have made a big progress. Started off in the unit, really being a bit afraid to resuscitate the child with the current team, but now when I'm going back to my old job in the Netherlands, I rather would resuscitate with the nurses on the ward here than with the nurses in Amsterdam. So that just shows how big a growth we have gone through altogether. It has been a great year. PFP gave me the opportunity to work in a setting, a resource poor setting with quite some resources. I think that has been a great challenge. For me personally, to work here as a doctor is great. You can not only make directly an impact bedside, because you're just one of the few doctors who can make the child better, and it's different from high resource settings, but you can also make impact in an indirect matter, and that's by training nurses, for which PICU is a new environment, to train doctors, to show them that you can actually make a difference by paying attention to the small details and saving a child's life. So I hope in my year we've saved a few lives, but by training others we will save many more children. I think it's great to be an educator on the spot, to be an educator in Africa. If you want to learn as a nurse or a doctor how to do PICU medicine or how to do intensive care medicine, this is something you cannot read from a book. You need to have a teacher, and the teacher has to be in your hospital. And by sending teachers out to places, by sending doctors and nurses out with the scope, with the idea that they train others on the spot, I think is the only way forward in this type of setting.
Okay.